What is an adventure bike? What is an adventure? I would say adventure is what you make it. A lot of people waste money on very advanced BMWs or Africa Twins and all that stuff and call them adventure bikes. Are they just fooled by marketing? I would say so. Right now I'm riding this 2005 Honda Hornet. I would say an adventure bike is a bike that you go on adventure with. Just did a bit of a slalom through the holes, just for fun. What type of adventures do you like? Are you thinking about going off-road on these small roads? Or do you want to go on big roads, hundreds of kilometers, hundreds of miles? The best adventure bike is the bike you have and feel comfortable with, and it's reliable. So Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, pretty much top 3. The most important aspect of an adventure bike, especially if you go abroad, has to be reliability. Second, I would say comfort. Third, fuel economy. Fourth, right off the bat, maneuverability. And with that, of course, not just on the road, but maneuverability where you want to ride it. So if you want to ride off-road, you will need to think about maneuverability off-roading and stuff like that. Maybe there's a better word for it. What if you want to go up that hill? I would say it's about 30 degrees, about 6 meters high maybe, about. Are you going to take different bike? Or are you going to go with the same bike that you already have? That was fun. There was a bit of sand in the middle. A nice car for scale. Look at this. There is some road here. Exactly right for this bike. Quite light. Bit of up and down. I have to make sure my bike does not hit anything. With the exhaust, which is pretty low, 140 I think, or something. Looks like there's bad downhill from here. Oh, that looks steep as hell. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but that's quite steep and loose. We'll see what's on the left. It gets quite tight in here, surprisingly. Alright. What we have here? We have a river crossing. Oh well. Might as well. Dragging my back brake a bit. A bit downhill if you can see. And we're up. First gear. I was trying to make it quite slow as not to hit my bottom. Where are we going? I have no idea where we're going. We're going somewhere. I'm sure of it. But that's the fun with adventure, isn't it? You don't know where you're going. I'm in the middle of some field. There's some guys on the left with their dogs. And then we have a bit of a hill coming. Might as well. That's quite nice. The hill climb was not the funnest because there was a big ledge and I worried about hitting my exhaust pipes. I did not hit the exhaust pipes though. As you can see, there's quite a nice view. I don't know what they're building here, but they're definitely building something up ahead. There's a bit of a, I would say even a bunker here. Looks like a bunker air vent. Wasted can storage, I suppose. I can see some. Maybe there's some tool under there, who knows. Looks like a fun place, honestly. I could get down from there, or the same way I came up. But yeah, that looks fun. There's a, should probably go to check there. There's, looks like an edge where it drops off quite fast. There doesn't appear to be a road, but slightly there's a slight track there. But it's a weird video. I just want to say that adventure doesn't have to be with a adventure bike. You can just go with that street bike. I spilled some acid. That's why I have these weird lines here, in case you were wondering. Just take a few seconds to look here as well. Yeah, there's definitely a bunker here. I'm in the on the bunker roof with the bike. Alright. Just wanted to show you how low these exhausts are. See, they're not very high up. Anyway, let's go. Before we're going up, let's just have a look on foot. Where are we getting into? On camera it probably just all looks nice and flat. But realistically this is actually quite, I don't know if you can see, but that's a huge drop off. Maybe I mean with sideways it's better to see. It goes way down, 60 degrees even. The bike is way over there. Just quickly have a look. I'm almost tempted to go here. So why not? Should be fun. There is some tricky parts that I might hit my exhaust. That would be one. That's too steep, yeah. Coming from here, I could go here, around that, or there. So look. Alright, I'm at the rocks now. That's too sharp. Stalled it again. I'm over the worst parts. As you can see, there's some glass. There we go. I'm taking it super slow here just in case, because we don't want to go down there. I had to use a bit of my legs here. Just that's some edge of ravine, or that's quite high up. There's some, I think, access to some tunnels. I'm worried about that big thing there. The reverse. Go around, go to the right. Like that. There we go. Isn't that fun? That downhill is actually pretty bad. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was very steep. I don't know if the camera does its justice. Let's just get a closer look. Make sure there's no snakes here. Still doesn't make it justice, but that's thumbnail right there. You know. Anyway. Let's get out of this hole. Slow down a bit. That was quite fun, wasn't it? Got to explore a bit of road on this heavy ass bike. Still 200 kilos. Yeah, we have to still do the river crossing again. I would say that's easier to go down. It's not as steep as the other one was. Try to give it less throttle so it doesn't ruin the surface. And slipping tire has no grip, so let's go down from here. There we go. This is quite steep, honestly. Go. Another hop. Skipping my clutch in. It's good now. Nice, there's an abandoned warehouse here. A lot of glass on the ground. It's a very interesting place. I think there used to be a military base, quite obviously. I'm not gonna linger here longer. I think people are starting to wake up. It's 10:30. People are starting to get active. So, in case of legal trouble, although there are no marks that prohibit coming here, so still, I find it best not to linger too long in these places. I think that's my exit. Looks like it. Well, that was fun. So again, adventure is what you make it.